Hello everybody, I'm here with the legendary Illinois Slim, and we about to do a little bio on my father, Eddie Taylor. So Slim, can you state your name and what you do?
My name's Illinois Slim. I'm a guitar player, harmonica player, bass player, and been playing in the blues clubs in Chicago since 1976. And I think I met Eddie probably around 1976, and the first time I saw him, I think, was at Turner's Mound on 40th in Indiana. He was playing with Winehead Willie on drums.
Willie Williams.
And Mad Dog Les.
I remember Mad Dog. Remember Willie had the blue set of drums.
Yeah. And the first time I saw Eddie, I asked him if he wanted something to drink. I was going to buy him a drink, and he said, just coffee. So I got him some coffee. Then after that, I saw him at Elsewhere on Clark with Larry Taylor on drums. Trying to remember who the bass player was. And then around 1980, I started working with your father with Tail Dragger, both on harmonica and guitar. We were playing at Pulaski and Van Buren, Bow Ties.
Bow Ties, yeah, I remember that.
We played Sunday nights. Across the street was Mary's Lounge, where Tail Dragger also played. But we played at both. When we were at Bow Ties, I was playing harmonica. Eddie was on guitar, Baldhead Pete on drums, and this guy bass playing, Pete Peterson, was on bass. And that was every Sunday for a long time. And I did a couple gigs with Eddie where he was the band leader, one at Blues on Halstead, another one on the South Side at a private party. But he was the greatest guitar player I ever saw, great singer. Like a lot of guys were good guitar players, like Louis Myers, Sammy Lawhorn, but they couldn't sing like Eddie. And one time my friend Dave Waldman was working with Eddie at Bow Ties, and they were playing a one-chord Howlin' Wolf song, and Eddie leaned over to Dave and said, I'm playing now the way Charlie Patton used to play. And that was Eddie's main guys. The main two guys were Charlie Patton and Robert Johnson. But I used to see Eddie all the time, him and Floyd Jones, Sunnyland Slim, Kansas City Red. For a while, me and Eddie were working with Kansas City Red.
Yeah, I remember that.
And when it was around Christmas time, Red would sing the Charles Brown song, Merry Christmas, Pretty Baby, and Eddie could play that Charles Brown shit really good.
Wow.
But he was just, I saw him a couple times, once with Magic Slim and once with Jimmy Johnson, and both of them wanted to get off the bandstand because Eddie was destroying them. I mean, Jimmy Johnson looked like he just needed help. But he was pretty modest about his playing. He never said he was great or anything. He'd just go up and let the guitar do the talking. But he was a great slide player, great singer. He could back people up, do his own songs, and he, like I said, he was the greatest I ever saw. And me and Eddie Jr. sometimes will talk and say, we wish we could have seen B.B. King and Eddie play together. That would have been something.
Oh, wow, that would have been a problem.
That would have been something. But like I said, when he was playing, sometimes I'd be talking to somebody, and he'd hit a lick, and I'd just stop talking, turn around, and go, what the heck did he just play, you know? And once at the Delta Fish Market on Jackson and Kedzie, he had the reverb up. The sound was bouncing off the buildings. It was the greatest sound I ever heard, you know? And no, he was the best. And I always tell Eddie Jr. that every time I saw him, he got better. Like, up to the time he died, that was the best I had ever heard him. He just kept getting better and better. and his style changed through the years, but he always got better. And like I said, a lot of guys respected him, you know, a lot of guys did. And I'm glad he made it over to Japan, he made it overseas, but he would still play gigs here as a sideman and on the west side with Tail Dragger, you know, so like I say, he was the greatest I ever saw. Nobody was even close. So.
Wow. I was thinking about when you was mentioning bow ties. You remember when Big Time Sarah stayed up over bow ties?
Yeah, yeah.
See, I was telling people we go so far back. Like, I be going to the blues and places like that, and I be admiring the pictures on the wall. But I be looking down at the floor, and I be like, wow, these same floors, these same stage. I was up there when I was a little bitty kid for anybody, any newcomer was up there.
I think that building above Bowties, the blues singer Arlene Brown owned that building. She's the one that did I'm a Streaker and Impeach Me Baby. Yeah. But at Bowties, that was a great place. I think it was called the Golden Slipper, but the guy that owned it was Bowties. All the musicians called it Bowties.
Yeah, you had Tail Dragger was up there a lot too.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Tail Dragger one time told the audience, if you like what you hear, tell your friends. If you don't like what you hear, shut up, goddammit.
And tell them what year we're talking about.
Like I say, I met Eddie in 76 or 77. I started working with him around 1980, from about 1980 to when he passed in 85. But he used to do a Blue Monday at the Kingston Mines when Kingston Mines was on Lincoln Avenue.
Right, I be telling them the roof, then when the roof fell in, that's how they wound up going to the other Kingston Mines.
Right.
Remember the old Elsewhere?
Yeah. And when Tail Dragger, when Eddie was working with Tail Dragger, sometimes it was just Eddie, old man Scotty on guitar. He used to have the glasses, sit in the chair. And they didn't have a bass player. They didn't need one.
Right.
They all sat in chairs. Tail Dragger called them the lazy boys. They all sat in chairs, you know. But when Tail Dragger would want Eddie to take a lead, he'd go, let me hear you, Eddie. You know, let me hear you. What you say, Eddie?
Wow.
But,
that is so awesome. That is awesome. That put chills on my arm. Just, you know, and even though I was part of that, I was part of it. By me being the first one, the oldest, I was there. I was at both times. I was at the Show and Tell, the Ponciana, all those places. So.
I was at the Ponciana. I remember you from 40 years ago.
Yeah. Well, I'm 55, so I let that whole world know.
I remember you at Bowties.
Yeah. So, I just want to thank you for this interview. Anything else you want to say? Well, I'm putting the foundation. I put the foundation together in Memorabilia, Daddy. So I'm trying to get more people to support that. It's not about me. It's about him because he's not here to do it. He can't speak or speak over anything. Yeah. So I want them to be proud. I want my parents to be proud.
Well, I just think your whole family, Vera was a great singer.
My mom.
Your two sisters that sing. Larry, Timmy on the drums, and Eddie Jr. is carrying it on.
And what about me?
And Brenda. You and me recorded together.
Yeah, I know we did.
I can't forget, Brenda. I saved the best for last.
Yes. So we're going to be working on some more projects. Right now I'm on my way down to Matt Conwell to the Memphis Blues Society. I got to do a 3-hour radio interview down there promoting and actually talking about my dad and mom, Eddie Taylor, my dad, Lee Taylor, my mom, music, to push everything. Talking about the new single that the Rolling Stones put out with one of Dad's songs, Ride 'Em On Down. So that's going pretty well. I want to thank the Rolling Stones for that. They helped us out a lot. So
and Eddie always said that the Jimmy Reed style was his style. Like Jimmy Reed got it from Eddie, and Eddie said, I got my stuff from Charlie Patton and Robert Johnson.
You know what I'm going to say about that? They had this thing, Jimmy Reed and Eddie Taylor. There was no Jimmy Reed without Eddie Taylor. There was no Eddie Taylor without Jimmy Reed. I tell people that all the time.
It was like Howlin' Wolf and Hubert.
Right.
You have one, you got to have the other.
That's right. And that's the story, y'all. So we got legend Illinois Slim here. And me, myself, the daughter of the blues, Brenda Taylor. Until the next time, thank you guys. And thank you so much, Slim.
All right.